What's up, refiners? Welcome back to the channel. Severance Season 1, Episode number 7. And every episode, this show just continues to add things that kind of just makes your brain go, huh? What? Instead of answering questions, these episodes are presenting new ones every single time. And I think the biggest one from the last episode has to deal with Dylan. Because he took something from work and they actually approached him at his home.
That's so weird.
And they flipped the switch, and so Outie Dylan was awoken at home, and he was like, this is my house? What the hell? His kid ran in, so he's gonna have a split-second memory of a child at his house.
I forgot about that. So that's gonna be an interesting opening well, I don't know if it's opening, but that's gonna be an interesting point in this episode that we're going to watch, is him realizing, I have a child on the outside. Is that going to change the way he fucks around at work?
Yeah. I think that's just so insane that they could literally flip a switch and they're severed wherever they are. It doesn't matter. That was such a twist that I didn't even think about the possibilities of that, to where the idea that this isn't just a work thing. Yeah. They could flip a switch while you're out doing whatever you're doing. That's just a whole different level of what the hell are we dealing with here? Because, again, we don't know what they're working on. And Mark specifically has been asking questions. What exactly are they working on? What do they do? They've been snooping a lot more. They've been interacting with other departments, which is a big no-no. And it seems like they got their whole department basically put on lockdown.
Yes.
To where they had got a new door. You needed code entry to get in. And they're not going to be allowed out wandering around other departments because they've presented questions to this other department, and Irving has built a relationship, and they ran into a dude taking care of baby goats, which is super weird. And just the idea that now more people are kind of questioning what is happening, interacting with other departments. This card that Dylan took, it looked like a set of self-defense things, which were very bizarre. So yeah, the more that they push and the more questions they ask, the more the bosses are like, we gotta shut this shit down. And they're doing their own homework on who reintegrated Petey. And it feels like Mark, with the cell phone that just keeps going off with unknown numbers. He tried to disable it.
Yeah.
And then he, pulled it out of the trash can and ended up meeting with this person. And it feels like now he's going to get some answers. But at the same time, there's going to be someone from looming on their tail now, because Homeboy went to go visit Mrs. Selvig, and he was like, what are you wearing? What are you doing? Because she's kind of injecting herself into Mark's life because his sister just had a baby and they needed a lactation nurse. And yeah, she shows up there as a candidate for that. Weird. So just the idea that she's injecting herself into all of Mark's world, work and personal, it's just really weird. So the one dude I feel like they're going to have to run away from him. They're going to get caught or something. But it feels like Mark's going to get some information on what Petey was actually doing and why he was doing it, which is another one of those big questions.
Yes.
The other interesting question was with Mark's sister, who in previous episodes, while she was having, they went to this retreat place, this cabin to go have their baby. She actually had an interaction.
A birthing cabin.
She actually had an interaction with another soon-to-be mom who's had multiple kids, and they actually ran into them in the real world, and the name of the baby was different. We found out that the husband is a politician, and I kind of zoomed in and paused on some of the articles because she was doing some homework. And this dude sounds like somebody who's for Severance. So clearly his wife is being severed. And one of the things was oh, how do you handle so many kids? It's with a lot of help. So I'm wondering if people are not just using Severance as a workplace thing, but a way to handle, busy lives or trauma at home.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So
wild.
It's a very touchy subject. Clearly, it's very political.
With the kids, mommy doesn't seem very affectionate and warm if she's being severed.
Right. For sure. It's a whole different person with different memories.
What are you doing to the children then? they always said like when you don't change your face and stuff, like that changes the way a baby like grows up and interactions and emotional, and that's weird stuff.
I mean, Mark's sister, I forget what her name is, totally thrown off by the interaction. She was like, what the hell is going on? Because at the birthing cabin, one name, and she was like, oh, so-and-so, like, oh, that's not my baby. Like she looked weird, like confused, like that's not my baby's name. Like, what are you talking about? That? So, like, again, this show does an incredible job of like building the story. And it just keeps presenting new questions instead of answering them. At some point, I would imagine we're going to get some answers. Helly is still one of the biggest question marks. Got to know what the hell's going on in her personal life.
Yeah.
Like that whole situation and her story. She's clearly like settled in a little bit. She's kind of gotten a little snarky and being kind of like making jokes and stuff about stuff.
I think she's always been that way, which I do love that.
Yeah, I mean, just finding out what's going on with her, but she's kind of on board with like helping Mark like map the place and figure out what's going on and all that stuff because
rather than working, forget the quota.
I mean, they haven't worked for episodes at this point. No. So that makes me even think more about the job that they're doing is just a bunch of nonsense. But I don't know. It's supposedly really important, and it's for Kier and all this stuff and whatever. I'm just curious to see where this next episode takes us because, again, it presented a lot of new stuff, interesting questions. So, ready for it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Who are you?
Come with me.
Starting with the ominous music.
Mm-hmm. It's real sketch down here.
I mean, they're technically out of college, right?
I don't look like it anymore.
I mean, anything at night with the lights out could look kind of creepy.
Who are you?
I'm the one who helped your friend.
Helped? You mean reintegration? Killed him.
The procedure didn't kill Petey. If he had followed my post-op instructions and not simply run away at the first sign of sickness.
So you're a doctor?
I put that chip in your head, and I'm still the only one who can deactivate it.
Oh, shit.
Maybe I don't want it deactivated.
Well, maybe Ernie does. You wonder what he thinks about all this, don't you? You wonder if he's happy. I hate that term, Innie. So infantilizing. Then again, you've been severed for 2 years, right? So your Innie really is still just a baby.
My Innie lives his own life, and as a result, I get to live mine.
But he only exists because of you. And for all intents and purposes, he is you. Do you really think he's different down there? Maybe he loves it, you're right. But maybe he doesn't. Maybe he dreams every day about clawing his way to the surface.
Interesting thoughts.
You'll never know. You brought him into this world without his permission.
Good point.
Own desire for emotional convenience.
I'm not a bad person.
I think you want to do what's right. Both of you.
Such an interesting thought. Oh.
Scout.
Do I know you?
We work together down there. You having a chat with someone, Mark? It's okay. I'm a friend.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
What the fuck are you doing?
Grab his arms.
Oh, my God.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Ah.
Add murder to the list.
I work with him.
No, you don't. He's Doug Grainer, head of security on the Severance floor.
Security? Oh my god. I'm gonna throw up right now. Don't!
Your DNA's in that! Grainer's security card. Full access. Take it to work tomorrow. He'll know what to do.
This is wild.
Go home. Get rid of your clothes.
I thought they were just gonna have to like run and hide from him. I didn't think they were gonna fucking kill him.
It's gonna be okay. We'll finish what Petey started, Mark. Now get the fuck out of here!
That escalated quickly.
Whoa.
Yeah, the camera, like, very frantic. The edits, the cuts.
Your DNA, shit.
Wow. So now he has, his innie has the security card.
Yep.
That, like, how is he gonna know, though? Like, he's just gonna pull it out of his, like, jacket and be like, what is this? What do we... I mean, that'll come in handy now that his, you know, room is on lockdown.
True that.
I don't think Mark in his Audi life expected to experience murdering somebody going down this rabbit hole. Like, it's pretty insane.
Okay, he left her asleep.
Oh yeah. He was still on a date. Like, damn it, I really like these clothes. This jacket's like my favorite.
That's what I was thinking.
She's gonna like walk in and be like, what are you doing?
Oh, hey.
Where were you? I heard the car.
You heard a car.
You're being weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just a dream.
I've been up for an hour and you weren't here.
Sorry. I just needed to drive a little.
Are you okay?
Well, I mean, this is kind of a big deal for me.
Do you want me to go?
Maybe,
Ouch.
Yeah, that's painful.
I mean, he could have just made up, like, on the fly, be like, yeah, sometimes I just, when dealing with the loss, I just get in my car and drive around sometimes. Didn't need to, like, hurt her, but it's a tough spot.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he doesn't realize that Miss Selvig.
Mark! You're out early in all this snowiness. You usually dispose of your waste in the early afternoon.
just getting a head start on the day, I guess.
You look troubled, Mark. Maybe we should talk later over a nice hot cup of lavender tea.
Like, why do you have to know my schedule, like,
Right?
to the point of, like...
Trash.
Jack Frost certainly needs some new dandruff shampoo.
No. I'm all for a good dumb joke.
I mean, you know her intentions and what
Yes.
she's doing, and...
No.
Alright, it's Dylan time. It works, bro. We're good.
Honestly.
Like, doing the super test.
I have something for you.
The missing 7199G.
Now we can focus on the final preparations.
That we can.
Without interruptions.
Final preparations for what?
Great question.
You've been a great leader to this department, Pergy.
Thank you.
You deserve something special.
Death. No, I'm just kidding.
Another trip to the break room, I hope. Yesterday was quite enough.
No, something else. Stay tuned.
Something I brought up like 2 episodes ago is the idea that, like, one department is gonna get friggin' murdered by the other
G.
department.
That's what I feel like.
Good morning.
Oh, Dylan time.
What the hell was that? Walk with me. What happened last night is called the overtime contingency. It's a safeguard we occasionally employ to remotely awaken workers off-site.
You never told us you could do that.
It's for emergency use only. And I didn't consult Miss Cobel because she's been so stressed.
The boy, is that my son?
He'd agreed to count to 1,000, which he then violated. I really wouldn't mention this to your colleagues, Dylan. This OTC is pretty neat to know. Understand?
Can you tell me his name?
Not knowing is probably for the best.
He was very aggressive with them, by the way. I think you were right, because when I was editing, I think he did pull the kid by his hair.
He did?
I think so.
What a shit.
Yeah, Dylan's all twisted now. Do you think he keeps all that information to himself? I say no.
I think for a minute he might, until like something happens and then he has to reveal.
Marquez, good morning.
Good morning. So am I going to the...
I'm here to escort you to your desk. New protocol. Lead the way.
So weird.
What are we, locked in now?
I prefer the phrase safely situated.
Safely situated.
My guest is here. Have a seat. Coffee, black. I'll bring it to you.
How you doing, Irv?
I'm well, thank you. The renovations are very nice.
Yeah. Dylan, you all right?
Fine.
Well, that's the best you can do. Where's the sly profanity-laced cutback?
Don't know if you heard, but Grainer didn't come in. Everything's fine. Just wondering where you are.
So I lean my upper body slightly forward while cradling the top of the neck, show the baby the areola, and we latch. Now you try.
Okay, damn.
You ready? You ready, buddy?
Oh my god, the baby's face.
Oh, there she is. Yes, Eleanor, yes. Baby sips. Baby sips. So she goes into the airport restroom. She's trying to do it in the toilet paper, and it's just flying everywhere. No.
They're like buddies now.
Yeah.
I met this rich woman at the birthing retreat. I guess her husband's a state senator, but it was weird because I saw her again at the park a few days later, and she 100% didn't remember me.
What a snoot.
Mark's company, Lumen, they say that they only sever people for work. What if someone, what if you wanted a baby, but you didn't want to?
I don't think I'd remember even Clark Gable if I'd just given birth. So.
Yeah.
Severed. Why do you think Mark did it?
It was right after he lost his wife. At first, he tried to keep teaching at the college, but he couldn't.
Does he ever talk about her?
Not as much as I'd wish.
When my husband passed, I thought I saw him everywhere. It was just so hard. Does Mark ever think he sees her?
Just trying to get some personal info here.
Right.
Good day, refiners.
What's this?
It's an MDE.
LER, please step forward.
I don't want to.
By reaching 75% refinement on Sienna, you have earned for you and your fellow refiners a 5-minute music dance experience.
That's a hard pass.
I don't want it.
She's at 73%.
Yes, well, it's been a tough morning on all of us.
Why for you?
And I thought a little frivolity would be just what the doctor ordered. You may choose one genre and one accessory. The maraca. Excellent choice.
Should have gone for the castanets.
I choose Defiant Jazz.
Oh.
Whoa, wow. Okay.
Damn, Mr. Milchick getting down.
Helly's playing along a lot more than I thought she would.
This is so weird.
Well, why does this remind me of like Cable Guy during the karaoke scene?
Oh my god. I see you in that turtleneck, Mr. Milchick.
I mean, they have all these things in place to just totally distract. Dylan's just like, nah. Cable Guy! Oh!
Is he biting
Dylan's
you?
a biter! Oh, dang.
He broke the skin. He needs a full tetanus toxoid panel.
You've done it now, Dylan. I'm reporting this to Miss Cobel.
Yeah, you want to go see her together?
Damn, Dylan.
The music dance experience is officially canceled.
I gathered that, but...
What is wrong with you? They can wake us up. On the outside, it's called the overtime contingency. Last night, after I went up the elevator, I woke up outside in my house with Milchik. I saw my son, and then he hugged me. He was so happy to see me. Then Milchik pulled him off, and it was over.
Jesus, Dylan, that's crazy.
And now I'm just supposed to have that in my head every day here. I never get to see him again. He's my son, too.
This is good. Could use this.
What?
If they can wake us up on the outside, what's to stop us from doing it to ourselves? We can find whatever they use to control it and, commandeer it. We can all see the outside, find out who we are.
The controls are surely somewhere we can't access. Is that?
Greener's keycard?
Why does your Audi have the keycard over our head of security?
Ooh, this is good.
I think it's time for a field trip.
Yes.
Oh, shit. I didn't think they would know immediately what the card was. Because why would they have any knowledge of that? Boom shakalaka.
Irving. I'm sorry, Mark. I have to make sure Bert's okay.
I think Irv's gonna get himself in trouble.
Yeah, I agree. What is it? What is it? It's nothing. No, just kidding.
It's fucking weird.
Whoa.
Over here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Turn yourself off. Or on, for that matter.
It's Cobel.
She won't come here.
Okay, it's great. You know that. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I have the board here.
Right now.
Doug Rayner is dead. The board finds this deeply troubling. The board wants to know if you knew he was missing and if you've spoken to the police.
Whoever killed Mr. Grainer is probably the same person who reintegrated Peter Kilmer.
The board reminds you that reintegration has
Reintegration happened, and I have the data to prove it. I would be happy to share my findings in person without intermediaries.
Oh, shit.
Damn, girl.
The board agrees and will be available to meet with you at the Egan Family Gala next week to discuss this further. Details to come.
She looks horrified every single time she is like relaying messages.
I look forward to receiving them.
It's like, I'm just the messenger. Leave me alone.
No, I think that's what it is, though. If she's being removed as a mediator.
What is it exactly you do here?
What is it that you do here, Bob? You get watermelon and punch? Oh, wait, you get multiple kinds of melon, not just cantaloupe.
So no one is in there? That's lax as fuck.
Maybe it's enough that we think we're constantly being watched.
It's too bad nobody told you guys that everything here is bullshit. There's a bunch of steps, but it's actually pretty straightforward.
To do this, one of us has to stay behind,
Yeah,
right?
after work, I can do it. I've already been out, so it's only fair.
Very noble of you, but I think it's designed as a two-man operation.
Great, I have the strength of two men.
Yeah, see, there are 2 lever switches that you have to hold open during the actual procedure, and they're on either side of the door.
I can do it.
Bye, Bert.
How about a round of applause for the man of the hour, huh? Greetings, designers, and one refiner. We'll have to get those doors looked at. In the meantime, this is for you.
This is kind of strange, but a lot of things about this job are. You all know that better than me, I'm guessing. Of course, I don't really know any of you, but the man standing there with you now does. for nearly 7 years, and I hope they've been good years. I don't know what they've been like or what exactly I or he has been doing with you, but I do know how I feel. Every day when I come from being with you, I come home feeling tired but fulfilled. Today is my last day with you. I'm certain you will remain with me in spirit in some deep yet completely inaccessible corner of my mind.
Okay.
I will never forget any of you, even though sitting here right now I have no recollection of actually ever meeting you, no idea of your names. I just want to say thank you all. And Bert, I see you. Congratulations. Good job, buddy. Bon voyage.
You're all just gonna stand here and let him die?
Irving, what?
Are we being punished for defying the guidance of the founder?
Bert's Audi is retiring. It'll happen to you too someday.
You smug motherfucker.
Oh.
You're not severed. You walk out of here with your memories. You carry them home with you every night. No one can rip them away from you, snuff them out like they never existed. Like you never existed!
That's enough!
You will go back to MDR.
Mr. Milchick, please. It'd be so wonderful to have him here. Don't say anything more.
You can stay for Bert's party and support his transition, but only if you behave in a manner that brings no shame upon yourself, the founder, or his progeny.
Dude.
I
Yeah.
don't know what's gotten into you people today.
Thoughts. Thoughts has gotten into people.
I mean, Milchick's ability to just like flip the switch of like moods and facial expressions, like he's like super intense.
Poor Irving.
Oh, we're going to the break room.
No, we're going back.
We're going back to work.
I think.
He's gonna get away with saying what he said.
Oh, good question. I don't know. Oh, he's pissed. He is pissed.
Okay. Back to the office. Maybe break room later.
Irving?
Let's burn this place to the ground.
Damn.
It's like Irv built a relationship with someone and then like not long after they're retiring him.
Mm-hmm.
What does retirement mean in this world?
I don't know. Are they going to do anything to his Audi?
Mark's not doing well.
No. I mean, you witnessed the death of a person.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in. You know, make yourself at home.
Are you okay?
No, girl.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm, a little tired.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
No, come on.
Look, Mark, I just don't think you're ready for this. I think you're a mess right now.
I'm sorry for talking about her. No, it's too much. Watch this. That's her?
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't do that. I would have so much less respect for you.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that wasn't the move.
What? Okay. Wow. We'll talk all about Gemma. She was...
Bye, Mark.
You had a little bit too much to drink, bud. You're
This
not
is
acting
just
like
sad.
yourself.
This is just incredibly sad. I cannot believe that you ripped up a picture of your dead wife.
Well, I mean, he's not in his right mind right now.
I know, but how could you do that?
She was great.
I mean, I'd be in the same boat if I didn't have you. I mean, not ripping up your picture.
Just a total mess. Yeah, same. Have we gotten a clean shot of her face yet?
No. I just got something popping in my mind.
Was it Helly?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what if it's Helly and they like removed her or something?
I mean, they're hiding the face for a reason. Move your finger! Oh, shit.
It's Miss Casey.
The wellness coach girl. Wow.
How did they pull that off? I was not expecting that.
I mean,
They make Miss Casey seem like such like a inconsequential
maybe that's
side character.
So my thought process is that like all the like boss people aren't severed. Does that mean she's not too? And maybe that's why she acts the way that she does around Mark?
No, I think she's severed.
Is she severed? Yeah. Okay.
Because they put her in the break room.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know what it was. The way the picture got torn up and the way they showed us the picture, but it wasn't clear, it immediately made me think it was somebody at Lumen. And my first thought was Helly.
Yeah.
And it's like
they do have this kind of like, I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
And just a weird connection.
So now, again, like I said in the intro, this show just does an incredible job of presenting new questions and not giving us any answers. How did they, like, what happened? How did his wife crash into a tree and die, but not? And now she's
or did
like,
they think she died and they whisked her away, like healed her up and then severed her, and she was like one of the first test subjects. They're like, she's passing away anyways. What if she donated her body to science and this is how they're using her body? You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't.
Picking up what I'm putting down?
That timeline I don't think works because Mark wasn't the longest severed. Like PD was there longer than him. So like she wouldn't be like the first.
No, I know. Like, they took her away. He was dealing with trauma, thinking that she's dead, she's dead, she's dead. And then he's like, I'm just going to go get severed.
But I think Severance already existed before her. At least that's, like, in my brain. Because, again, like, Mark wasn't the first one there. And he did it right after she died. So I don't know timeline-wise. But my bigger question is, like, why? That's what I'm curious about. That takes me back.
Is he double severed?
I don't even know how that would work.
I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, they put something in his brain making him think that his wife died. She didn't actually die. They're living two separate lives. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas.
My question goes back to something I feel like I said at the very beginning of where they're recruiting people for this. Where they're like creating the scenarios and they're purposely picking and choosing people to bring to Lumen. That's kind of back to where my thought process is, because like what kind of pull does this company have? Like, did she get into an accident? That goes back to what you were literally just saying. It's like, was there actually an accident, or did Audi Mark, or were they involved in something and he just like got concussed and doesn't remember?
Right.
Accurate. Like there's other ways to like pull that off.
My double severance.
Yeah. Like there's other ways around that to where he could just not have any memory of the moment and he's just being told like, oh yeah, your wife passed away, and they might have done like an entire ceremony
his sister, or maybe he just told his sister that these things happened and they don't know for sure.
Right. There's just so many questions.
Agreed.
I like, again, this show does an incredible job. Like that was episode 7 of season 1.
How many episodes in season 1?
I think 10.
Okay.
And all they keep doing is presenting new questions without answering ones that we've had previously, which I believe they're going to.
Season is going to be nuts then, yeah?
I believe they're going to answer those questions at some point, but they just keep piling on the like, what? because now it's like the fact that they have Irv on their side now, I feel like is going to be
burn this place down. I thought the episode was going to end right there.
I feel like having, because he's always kind of been the one defiant against the group, not wanting to like push the envelope.
Yeah, I wants to follow the rules.
Because he's literally like, when you talked about like it being a cult, he's like the one I always go back to because he's always reciting the book. He's
Information control.
He's always the one kind of like going back to what are they there for? And he's always defending things. And now that Bert's leaving, he's just like, fuck all this shit. I think now that he's going to be on their side, they're going to find out a lot more information.
I hope so.
I'm so fascinated to see where this goes and how it all unravels. And the idea that Miss Selvig was like yelling at the board about like, I figured it out. I have the documentation to prove I want to have a face-to-face. Like, what's that going to look like? Have they met with the board before in person? Like, what does all that look like? And the Bert stuff is just, I mean, it's kind of how I expected it to go, to where you're just agonizing over like the flash memory of meeting your son as like in your outie world as the like, that's insane. And the idea that like, I mean, he said it perfectly. He's like, I'm supposed to just sit here and not think about that constantly.
All day, every day.
Yeah. That's just insane that they could pull like a lever, and it looks like the process is a little more complicated than just flipping a switch.
Well, yeah,
but
I flip a switch trackball type.
Yeah, there's like multiple things, and they got to both be happening at the same time. But like, who's gonna be the test subject for this? You think it's gonna be Mark? Do you think it's gonna be Helly?
I don't know. It's a great question.
I just like the possibilities of where this goes is just wild. And the fact that Mark meeting up with the girl who helped Petey get reintegrated, then having to kill the head of security, and then like having his card, like there's so many layers to this show. And it just, instead of like peeling them back, they just keep adding more layers. It's just, it's insane. And I can't wait to see where it goes. This show is friggin' phenomenal. The intensity, the like performances, everything about it have been just so good.
There's a cat crying.
Holy cow, I can't wait to see how this all plays out.
Same.
Do you have any other thoughts?
No.
All right, y'all. You guys share all your thoughts. Leave them in comments down below. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.